Has anybody ever been arrested?
Oh, fuck!
Neither have I. I do know somebody who has, though, and it was one of the most funny experiences that I've had. I just moved down here for school this semester, but before I moved down, back in October, I came to visit before Halloween. My friend Theo came down with me to check out the school as well. We stayed with my friend Maurice, who is also from San Francisco, like the two of us, and the police there are a little bit different. They don't care as much about kids walking around with beer cans or making a loud noise in the street or setting off fireworks, any hooligan type stuff like that. They've got more things to deal with, like meth heads breaking into storefronts and other things like that. Our plans for that weekend when we came down included a Halloween party in Isla Vista, but we didn't have any costumes that we brought down, so we decided to go to Goodwill and pick up some clothes. The first thing that we saw there was 3B costumes, and there's 3 of us dudes, 3B costumes we just had to grab. We headed out to Isla Vista to our friend's house to give it a little pregame, and from there we all walked to the supposed Halloween party in further down in Isla Vista. And I'm walking along the street, I'm talking to my friend Isabel, and I look behind me, and I look in front of me, and I don't see either of the other 2Bs. Turns out I did lose them, and I called them again when I get to the party, and can't find them. Keep looking around. I look up onto the balcony, and the other 2Bs are already inside and up there, and I'm sitting in the backyard trying to get into the house, denied after denied. He's not letting me in. I point out the 2Bs, and he still says no. Finally, I get in, sneak my way around this big dude, and I look to my left, and there's literally a girl peeing on the floor, on the carpet, in the middle of the house. And just moments later, 12 o'clock hits, and that's when quiet hour on Del Playa starts. I'm sure some of you guys know. And cops all start knocking on the doors, everyone starts flooding out the house. Me and my friend Maurice run out the house, and we see all these hundreds and hundreds of people pouring out the sides of the house, and sitting in the middle of the 2 streams of people on the curb in the middle of the block is our other B, our third B, surrounded by cops, just surrounded by him. Apparently he's getting an MIP, minor in possession, and hundreds of people pouring out of the house on either side, and 2 of us jerks in B costumes standing there looking at our buddy on the ground who's just making a fool out of all of us in the group, obviously. He gets handed an MIP and aggressively snatches the MIP out of this officer's hand, resulting in him getting handcuffed and put in the back of the squad car. Now, he gets driven off. We don't know what happens to him. They disable his phone. So, I need to find us a place to sleep. My friend Molly is graciously hosting, so me and Maurice head over that direction. She lets us in. He knocks over a case of pencils, hundreds of pencils all over the floor. He starts picking them up, and immediately when he bends over, knocks over a $200 Keurig, hits the floor and smashes it in a million pieces. After that, I wake up the next morning, still in my B costume. Me and Maurice get a ride to the county jail, where we find out Theo is residing for the evening. And as we walk in, us 2 idiots in B costumes, the whole jail, the clerk, a couple other people, they're laughing at us. They're really laughing at us. And I can understand why, because standing behind us are 2 dudes in referee costumes, and sitting on the bench behind the clerks are a B and a referee, both looking pretty disheveled. And now my closing statement is, be careful who you partner up with on Halloween, and be safe out there, especially when it's your first time in a new place. Thank you very much.